Stand by for tonight's edition of the weekly of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net, which will start exactly 8 o'clock a.m. Philippine Standard Time, 8 p.m. East Coast Time, and 5 p.m. West Coast Time. So stand by all stations. We're about to start with the net. Okay na? Narinig niyo ba ako?
Sorry, mapitig ako eh.
Wala pa si Irma eh. Pa kumain. Joel?
I apologize.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be. Once again, this is K2EPP with the handle of Ed, and I will be your net control for today's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net, transmitting from Long Island, New York, using my Yaesu FTM100 with my MDM Zoom spot. This weekly net meets every Sunday morning from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Philippine Standard Time, and is open to all licensed amateur radio operators. So before we begin the net, let us all together say a short prayer to be led by Father Sunny, KS0NNY, I think, but I think he's not available right now, represented by KR6SY, who will say the opening prayers. KR6SY, would you please do the opening prayers for in behalf of Father Sunny? Go ahead, Richard.
God of truth, Father of all, use this our creed, class, proposal. Of us, ending today, please watch over us we sleep for those just beginning today, gather on our own. We ask this through and
Okay, anyway, thank you very much there, KR6SY. I think you're having some technical problems, so let me just repeat the prayer for in behalf of Father Sunny. Okay, stand by all units. God of truth, Father of all, yours is the beauty of creation and all the good things you have given us. May we use these gifts in loving service of you and our neighbor. Bless all amateurs. Grant that our hobby might not be abused by our selfish motives, but be used to develop better communication among persons, regardless of our creed, class, or color. Give us the courage, the strength, and the grace to build a world of unity, peace, and love manifested in service for all. For those of us ending the day, please watch over us as we sleep. For those just beginning the day, guide us on our way. We ask this through our Lord Jesus Christ, your Son, who lives and reigns with you and the Holy Spirit, one God, forever and ever. Amen. Okay, so sorry for that technical problem. I think we're really being, may mga gumugulo sa atin. So anyway, thank you so much there, Richard, for the try. And Father Sunny, I hope you're in a better position there. I hope you're enjoying your day likewise. So now you would like to call on stations with emergency or priority traffic. You may call in now. Stations with emergency or priority traffic, please call in now. So again, last call for stations with emergency traffic. Please call in now. Okay, nothing heard. So any announcements from Para? Any announcements from Para or representative from Para would like to make any announcement? Kindly call in now. Again, may we call on any representative of Para who would like to make any announcement? Please call in now. Okay, nothing heard. So how about announcements from any club or any station with forthcoming events? Please call in now. And 6WJN, are you there? Would you like to make an announcement? Or Mr. Bong DDY of Warwick? Would you like to make any announcements with regards to the Grand Eyeball, International Grand Eyeball, is coming July 15 to 17, 2022. So again, I would like to repeat, N6WJN, if you are there, would you like to make an announcement regarding the International Grand Eyeball, July 15 to 17, July 15 to 17, 2022.
Okay, this is 6WJN, mobile at this time, mobile link. Okay, again, the International Grand Eyeball, 29 Grand Eyeball and the West Coast Jamboree, we're doing this as well. Yeah, don't forget, make an ad, anybody who would like to make some summer program, it's open, it's online on the Facebook. So if you want to make some ads in your family or club or individual station out there. So the ad is open, just supporting on this event. And also when we have the International Grand Eyeball, we're going to have swap meet. Swap meet and bring your old radio. If you want to dispose your old radio, you want to sell it. And we can do this about Saturday morning. Saturday morning, we're going to have a swap meet. So bring your old radio, amplifier or antenna that you have. Again, we don't want to miss you. So please, Grand Eyeball is basically one of the big events here in Southern California. So it's going to be an aquatic recreational I'm going on Business Park. So I think may isa po right here while because I'm driving. Okay, so for now, Ed, that's all for now muna, Ed, or?
Okay, maraming salamat dyan, Ramir. That was N6WJN making this very important announcement to all stations monitoring right now with regards to the West Coast Jamboree and the International Grand Eyeball, which will be held on July 15 to 17. That's the West Coast Jamboree, Part 3, and the 29th International Grand Eyeball to be held from July 15, 16, 17 at Bakersfield, California. For reservations, please call 166-186-8700. Again, for reservations, you may call 166-1-868-7000. Again, so that's July 15, 16, and 17. So thank you very much there, Ramir and 6WJN for that very important announcement. Okay, so once again, we'll start with the net. This is K2APP with the handle of Ed, and I will be your net control station for today's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. This is a directed net, which means that all calls are to be made through the net control station, unless you are instructed otherwise. All amateur radio operators are invited and encouraged to check into the net. When checking in, please clearly and slowly state your amateur call sign, your name, location, and club affiliation, if any, and current working condition. You are more than welcome also to make any extra comments or greetings in your own language or dialect, as you please to make our net call a little more intimate, fun, and exciting. To those who may see or hear stations your net control might have missed, your assistance and relay will be very much appreciated. Please note that as prescribed by law, only licensed amateur radio operators are allowed to operate amateur radio transceivers and modulate on amateur radio frequencies as specified by their license limitations. By joining this net call, you are declaring that you are a licensed operator allowed to operate whichever frequency or call station you are using as per agreed region or connection. So when checking into the net, please state your call sign slowly and phonetically, followed by your name and call sign location, whether you have a traffic or not. After a few check-ins, the net control will pause and review the check-in list. In your check-in, if your check-in is not acknowledged, please try again. All right, so at this point, we're now open for check-ins. So stations, after rebooting your stations, hopefully you have rebooted your stations, so you have for easy check-in. At this point, we have 71 nodes engaged with the netting right now. So check-ins coming now.
Okay, Ed, marami pong salamat. So, I'm driving here, moving tayo, pauwi na tayo. Okay, Ed, maraming salamat. Good morning, and good morning in the Philippines, good afternoon, North America. This is number 6, Unit Norway Mobile, and we'll be standing by. Thank you. Thank you, Joyce. GL. Victor Echo 7, Sugar Gore County, E7SGY. CO8, BRF, CO8, Bravo Radio Sierra.
Okay, stand by all units. We have several break-ins right now. So first, would like to call on W6EAF. W6EAF, please come in.
Taking you control, Ed. Take to EPP from Long Island, New York. Good evening, afternoon, and good morning, everyone. This is Whiskey 6 Echo Alpha Paxat from Ventura Canyon, California. And you can call me Alan. I support the net. Philippine-Link, no traffic. And can you please check in also K6ORC for me, Jimmy? Thank you very much. Back to you, Ed.
Okay, acknowledge that W6EAF with KN6ORC. So thank you so much there, Alan, for checking in and despite your busy schedule and supporting tonight's edition, the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. So the next station would like to call on DU8BRS. DU8BRS, please come in.
Yes, Kuya Ted. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. It's DOA Bravo Regisera. Pangalan dito si Eric. And I am transmitting from Zamboanga, Sibugay, the province of Zamboanga, Sibugay. And also, I would like to check in also my XYL, BWA, Bravo Lima, India. No traffic po, Kuya Ed. Service please.
Okay, thank you so much there, DU8BRS, for checking in, together with your XYL DW8BLI. So Senator is there, and hope to catch you once again next week on the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. Thank you for your support. Next station, we would like to call on B7SGY. B7SGY, please come in.
Ed, magandang gabi dyan sa East Coast, magandang hapon dito sa West Coast. Magandang mga Philippines. This is Victor Echo 7, Sierra Golf Yankee, dito sa Delta, British Columbia, Canada. Nag-check in, walang traffic, Ed. Sumusaport lang sa libuang netball ng Philippine-Link WiresX Net. Delay, baka hindi mo nakuha, Ed. Narinig ko sumigaw si B7 ISJ Mobile. At nililagay ko lang. Back unit control, K2 EPP B7 SGY sa Philippines.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan. Thank you, B7SGY, for the relay of B7 ISJ. Yeah, okay, thank you so much there for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. You've been logged and cleared, so hope to hear from you once again. So next we call on 4I8GL for India 8 Golf Lima. Come in. For I8GL, for India 8GL, come back please.
Good morning to lahat. Good evening dyan sa North America. No traffic, just checking in 73.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan, Liril, for I8GL, for Zamboanga. Thank you so much for regularly checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. You've been logged cleared, so maraming salamat dyan, and hope to hear from you once again. So next, we'd like to call on VE7 ISJ. Sorry for that, Benny. Can you copy me now? Go ahead, Benny.
Kaya magandang gabi dyan. Dito, portable tayo. Plug mo mobile. Nakakunik na yung PDX sa Philippine-Link. Kaya kahit sa paano, nakaka-check na yung pagpapagpupil. VE7, nice day. Check in mo na rin. VE7 VPA. Yung sa tukayo ko, Benny rin. Back to you, yes, control.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. VE7ISJ, likewise with your Tokayo, VE7 Bravo Papa Alpha, for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. You've been logging cleared, and likewise, maraming salamat dyan, Benny, for, pinapagamit mo yung iyong node dyan for other VEs to check in. So thank you so much. You've been logging cleared VE7IJ with VE7BPA. So next, we'd like to call on VE6BUL. VE6BUL, Nonong, magandang gabi dyan.
Thank you very much, Ed, and greetings to the net. Magandang morning sa Pilipinas. At magandang gabi naman dito sa Calgary, Alberta. So yeah, V6BUL joining us sa Philippine-Link, WiresX net. At wala naman traffic. Yeah, you can signal mo rito. So ay paki-include na rin si Exile sa network of V6BPA. Just download now with the handle of edit. So yun lang yan, at maraming salamat. More power to the group, V6BL, say 73, and mabuhay.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan, Nong, V6BUL, together with Tita Edith, V6DPH of Edmonton, for checking in. You've been logging cleared and hope to see you soon. I'll be there May 5. Okay, so that was VE6BUL. You've been logging cleared. So next, we'd like to call on KN6NPC. KN6NPC, come in.
Hi, good evening, Patrol. Good morning, Captain. KN6NPC with the handle of Jansen transmitting here from San Leandro, California. Just supporting the Philippine-Link WiresX net. No further traffic. February to everybody. Enjoy yung weekend and always stay safe. Back to you, Ed.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan, Jansen, KN6NPC, for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. So next, we call on KN6 Oha. Long time no hear, Joel. KN6 OXA, come in.
Hello, Oscar Hotel. Happy weekend, everyone. This is Joel from Sula Vista. Just checking in and supporting the net. Thank you, Ed, for pulling me out. Back to you, Mr. Joel.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan, Joel. Tagal natin hindi nakapag-usap. Anyway, busy rin ako kasi sa trabaho, alam mo na. So you've been logging cleared. Thank you for supporting and checking in tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. Okay, so any more check-ins? We're now open for more check-ins. Check-ins, please come in now.
AB2YQW, AB2YQW. Mobile. Delta Victor 6 Whiskey Alpha Zulu. Delta Victor 6 Whiskey Alpha Zulu. Delta Uniform 1 Bravo Papa. DU1 Bravo Papa. Delta United 1 Zulu Charlie. Stroke music. D1 to Charlie. Stroke music. BE7BJA, BE7 Victor Juliet Alpha.
Okay, stand by. Stand by all units. Okay, last ko dyan, Manny. Kopya kita dyan, ha? We copy you there, DV2 EVE. You're the last station to check in DV2, that was DV2 EVE. So, sandali Manny, we'll get back to you. So, first, would like to call on KD2YQW. KD2YQW, come in.
TV2 EV. TV2 EV.
Manny, copy, ha? Kopya ka dyan.
This is KD2YQW from United Kingdom with the handle name of it's in the state of Philippines, good morning Pilipinas, good evening America. Happy checking in and supporting them with the
Ay,
Wait,
sorry,
yung lahat.
napindot ko lang.
3 here.
Napindot ko lang uli. Okay, thank you.
Okay, acknowledge that KD2YQW. I think something's going on with your signal. Medyo choppy-choppy dating mo. Anyway, you've been logging cleared. Thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. Okay? So, 73 there. So, next, we'd like to move on to 87RF. 87RF, please come in.
KK7 Alpha Kilo 7, we have now here in Las Vegas. To the Philippine-Link WiresX. And Kevin on behalf of Magella, Grupo Magella, so Las Vegas. Thank you, Ed, for taking the net, control of the net. Back to you.
All right, copy you there, AK7RF. Thank you so much, likewise, for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. You've been logged and cleared. Maraming salamat sa iyo dyan. So next, we would like to move on to DV6WAZ. But before we move on, acknowledge KT6JON on mobile and KN6GXQ. And likewise with DV2ETE. We'll get back to you guys. Kindly hold on. DV6WAZ, come in.
Damo, salamat K2EPP. Good morning, Philippines. Greetings, Rams. Delta Victor 6 Whiskey Alpha Zulu from Dumangas, Iloilo, Philippines. Joining the Philippine-Link WiresX net. Please, mabuhay.
Okay, 73 likewise, and mabuhay kayo dyan. DV6 Whiskey Alpha Zulu from Iloilo, Dumangas, Iloilo. Okay, so before we move on, once again, I would like to call on mobile station first. D1 Bravo Papa, sandali ha. KT6JON, come in. Johnny, come in.
K2EPP, KT6JON. Magandang gabi, Ed. Just supporting the net. No traffic on my side, and good morning sa Pilipinas. KT6JON Mobile. Back to you, Ed.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan. KT6 Johnny. J-O-N, Johnny. Thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. Next mobile station, KN6GXQ, come in.
One radio Echo Yankee Mobile. K6VHC Mobile.
Okay, again, I would like to call on KN6GXQ. KN6GXQ, come back. Okay, balikan kita, the 1 Zulu Charlie. Okay, K6 VHT Mobile. K6 VHT Mobile, come in.
Delta United 1 Zulu Charlie. Rating, no more. Location, Bulacan. Joining the next 73 Mabuhay.
Okay, 73 there, Namar. DU1 Zulu Charlie, stroke DU3. Okay, acknowledge that you're checking in. Thank you so much there for supporting tonight's edition of Philippine-Link WiresX Net. That was DU1 Zulu Charlie, stroke DU3. So again, going back to K6 VHT, I mean, yeah, K6 VHT mobile, come back. Okay, K6 VHT, I think you're on mobile, having a hard time there in Texas. We'll get back to you there, Rick. So DU1 Bravo Papa, DU1 Bravo Papa, magandang umaga dyan. Come in.
B2 EPP, DU1 Bravo Papa. Good evening, Ed. Magandang umaga naman sa Pilipinas and my greetings elsewhere. And a blessed Sunday to all. Just joining the weekly Philippine-Link WiresX Net call. And please include my XYL Delta Victor 1 Mike Papa, with hello Mary Ann. Hi, Ed. And our club station Delta X-Ray 1 Mike, my German Philippines. So this is DU1 Bravo Papa from Lipa City, Batangas. 73.
Okay, thank you so much there, DU1 Bravo Papa, together with Tita Marianne, DB1MP, club station of DX1M. So thank you for checking in and supporting the weekly edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. You've been logged and cleared. So maraming salamat dyan, Dr. Joey. So next we move on to KN6MKZ. Barbie, come in.
Well, magandang hapon sa ating lahat at magandang gabi sa inyo dyan. Magandang umaga sa Pilipinas. Thank you for handling the net, K2PP. No traffic, just checking in and supporting the net. Paki-check in ang tatlo. KN6PDA as in tap, KN6PDQ as in left, KN6PCY as in JP. 73 all around. At God bless us all. Ingat-ingat tayong lahat. See you control.
Okay, thank you so much there, KN6MKZ, Tita Barbie, together with your siblings there, KN6PD Empath, KN6PD QLEX, and KN6PCY JP, all of Delano, California. Thank you so much for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. So next we move on to VE7VJA. VE7VJA, Jay, come in. VE7VJA, Jay, are you on? Come in. Okay, Jay, I do understand. Alam ko may medyo problematic yung signals mo dyan. Okay, so we'll get back to you or come back anytime, Jay, the 7VJA. So next station, Manny, DB2EVE, come in.
Good morning, Philippines. Good morning, Brother Richard. Good morning, Brother Ed. Good afternoon, good evening, Stefan and Michael. Just joining the net, no other traffic. May 73 naman.
Alright, 73 dyan, Manny, TV2 EVE. Asa ka ba? Ordaneta, Dagupan, or EDSA? Go ahead.
Nasa Manila. Nandito tayo sa Manila. Go ahead.
Okay, we have a copy. So that was DV2 EVE, Manny. We're together with XYL in Manila right now, GM EDSA. So you've been logged and cleared, Manny. Thank you so much for checking in and supporting the weekly edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. So next we move on to DU1REY. DU1REY, please come in.
Okay po, 8 magandang hapon dyan. Do you want to my mobile? Checking in, 73, 4.
Okay, acknowledge DV1 ODC, okay? So thank you, Ray, DU1REY, for checking in and supporting the weekly edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. You've been logged and cleared. So next, we call on DV1 ODC. Come in, DV1 ODC.
Hi, good morning, Aaron. Power Station to one for guys. With me, isa to getting this question. Related na rin kasi sa nakinuman namin ito siya pwede niya na kahapon. So, on the topic, Mapoy po from GMI Nila, 73, 3V1 OBC together with PX1, Charlie, India. Over.
Okay, acknowledge DV1 ODC. Thank you for checking in and supporting the weekly edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net together with your cloud station there. 73. So any more stations would like to check in, please check in now.
D7, Victor Juliet Alpha. Victor Juliet Alpha. Echo 7, Echo Lima Papa.
BK for Juliet Sierra Tango.
N6WFY, N6WFY.
Okay, standby stations. Jay, balikan na ngayon, Jay. Binalikan na kita kanina eh. Come back, V7 VJA. Jay, come in.
Yeah, good evening, Kuya Ed. Pasensya na. At may kumatok lang kanina. Kaya, B7 Victor Juliet Alpha J from Suli joining and supporting the Philippine-Link with no traffic. Pakisama na rin po si XYL. B7 Bravo Charlie Tango, ang handle po is G, Juliet Echo Alpha November. Have a blessed Saturday po. Good morning, Philippines. Good evening and good afternoon. Yes, in Canada. My Saturday, back to you, Kuya Ed. Thank you very much.
Okay, klaro ko lang, yung XYL mo, is it VE7BLT? Jean, go ahead.
Bravo Charlie Tango. Bravo Charlie Tango. Kuya Ed, thank you po.
Okay, thank you so much there, V7 VJAJ, together with XYL V7 Bravo Charlie Tango Chin for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. You've been logged and cleared. So next, we'd like to call on VE7 ELP. VE7 ELP, come in.
Yeah, magandang gabi sa iyo, Med. Sa lahat dito sa North America at magandang umaga sa lahat sa Pinas. At magandang umaga gabi anywhere in the world kung saan man inabot. Yeah, topic is just checking in. Victor Echo 7, Echo Lima Papa. Just checking in. Transmitting from Bernabe, British Columbia. Talk to you, Ed.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan, VE7 ELP of Burnaby, British Columbia. Thank you so much, Ray, for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. So you've been logged and cleared, and I hope to hear from you once again. Next, we'd like to move on to VK4, Juliet Sierra Tango. VK4, Juliet Sierra Tango. Raquel, come in.
Okay, Ed, thank you very much. And how are you and the rest listening to this net call? The name is Raquel and it's transmitting from Queensland, Australia. No traffic, Ed. Just wanted to say hello and wishing everyone 73. Nakalimutan kong matiin ang Pilipinas. Good morning, Philippines. I miss you so much. I'm back in the QTH here. And thanks, there is a Philippine-Link. So medyo nababawasan yung homesick natin. So 73 all around. Hope to catch you again next week. K2PP, VK4, Juliet Sierra Tango listening now.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan, VK4, Juliet Sierra Tango, and I'm glad you're safely back to Queensland, Australia. So, nag-iwan ka ba ng radyo ron sa Manila for them to hear you or talk to you likewise? Anyway, if just give them the link, tell them to visit the Philippine-Link 43534 Facebook so they could see us live there. Live streaming going on right now on this Philippine-Link WiresX Net. Visit the Facebook page of Philippine-Link 43534 and you will see the actual netting going on right now. Okay, so thank you so much there, VK4JST. Raquel, glad you're back to Queensland, Australia. You've been logged and cleared. So next you move on to Keith and 6WFY, come in. And 6WFY, Keith, come in. Okay, so looks like you're having problems there, Keith, and 6WFY. Balik ka lang anytime. So once again, I would remind all stations to kindly reboot your Zoom spot, your laptop, your systems, whatever you're using for easy check-in. So N6WFY, if you can copy me now, just balik ka lang later on. So any more stations who would like to check in, kindly check in now.
Big Bristol Tango Foxtrot, here.
Victor 1, hotel. CY4AU, class D1, I edited. November Hotel 7 Bravo, Portable WiresX.
Okay, stand by all stations. First, we'd like to call on DV2 Tango Fox. Delta Victor 2 Tango Fox. Tony, naimbag na rabi.
Thank you, Ed. I'm Patnaki Rita, EPP. And just greetings to each and everyone on monitor. This is Delta Victor 2 Tango Foxtrot, transmitting from the city of San Fernando, Loña. So for the traffic, Ed, yeah, magandang umaga pala sa Pilipinas ngayon. And magandang gabi ulit sa inyo. Yeah, sa North America, particularly East Coast. And sa Philippines and mabuhay tayo lahat. RPUS, K2EPP, TV2BF, just kanina.
Okay, we have a copy there, DV2 Tango Fox. Thank you so much for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. You've been logging cleared. Maraming salamat. So next, we would like to move on to VE7 Yankee Oscar. Danny, come in.
Hello, sir. Good evening, K2EPP. Good morning, to the Philippines also. This is Victor Echo 7 Yankee Oscar. My name is Dan from British Columbia. I'm just taking in and supporting the Philippine-Link WiresX. I have no traffic and so maraming salamat. And I use the microphone back to you. This is the 7YYL, 7 break.
Okay, likewise, 73 there, V7 Yankee Oscar, Daniel, British Columbia. 73 there, thank you so much for checking in and supporting the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. You've been logging cleared, kay Danny. Next, we move on to Delta Victor 1 Hotel, DV1 Hotel. Larry, come in.
Good morning, Ed, and good afternoon, good evening to all of you. This is Delta Victor 1 Hotel from Larry, from Mandaluyong City, standing 73 and still stay safe all around.
All right, maraming salamat dyan, Larry, DV1 Hotel of Mandaluyong, for checking in and supporting the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. You've been logging cleared. Next, move on to KY4AU. Stroke D1 from Night Cavite. Come in, Ruel. KY4AU, Ruel, come in. Okay, anyway, if you have a copy there, Ruel, just come back anytime. You were not able to come back. So next, we'd like to call first NH7B, November Hotel 7B. Come in.
This is November Hotel 7 Bravo, DX. Just in. Good morning from the Philippines. Heavily no traffic.
Okay, acknowledge that NSLNB rolling still in Iloilo with the break of DW8 VF. Acknowledge that. So, Rolly, thank you for so much for checking in and supporting the rights edition of Philippine-Link. WiresX. You've been logging clean. Maraming salamat dyan. So next we move on to KO6X, K06X, and then DW8BF, Bren. Kopya ka namin dyan, okay? We'll get back to you there. So first, we'd like to call on K06X. Bong, go ahead. K06X, K06X, Bong. Are you still on there, Bong? K06X, come in.
PG46A on file, KO6 X-ray, portable. Checking in, hindi ko po yung narinig dito sa repeater. I'm only monitoring sa Facebook. Ay, hindi ka talaga. Buhay po mo dyan. Ang check-in ko kung K0, okay. Magandang hapon, magandang gabi. Mabuhay po lahat.
Okay, yeah. Maraming salamat dyan. Bong, K06X, together with XYL, K00K. Coco for checking in and supporting the rights edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX.net. Yeah, that's a good idea, Bong. At least you were monitoring us on Facebook. So that's a good idea for all stations who are having a hard time checking in. Makinig lang kayo sa ating Facebook page. Listen to our Facebook page. We're live streaming while the net is going on the Philippine-Link 43534. Again, Facebook page, Philippine-Link 43534. We are live right now while the net is going on. So send to there, Bong, together with XYL. You've been logging cleared. So next you move on to DW8DF from Jensen. Go ahead, Brent.
Hi, Kuya. Magandang gabi dyan. Magandang araw po sa lahat dito po yung 8 Victor Echo Fox joining and supporting the Philippine-Link WiresX.com from Jensen City. No traffic for the group. Maraming salamat at mabuhay po tayo lahat.
Okay, 73 likewise there sa Jensen. Sa inyong lahat dyan, stay safe. Mabuhay kayo dyan at mabuhay din ng Magellan. So that was DW8DF Bren of Jensen. 73, thank you so much for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX.net. Okay, so now we're open for more check-ins. Check-ins. You may come in now.
KJ4, YOB. KJ4, YOB. Kilo Delta 6, Rangers Rule. Victor Echo 6 Echo Gold Zulu. Will be 60 GZ. Delta Zulu 1 Charlie. Easy 1C. Delta Whiskey Charlie Fox Command. DW8 CFR.
Okay, so we have several stations who just check in. Natin masyadong pahabain. Baka tayo abutin ng siyam. So first, I would like to call on KD6CIZ. Kilo Delta 6 Charlie India Zulu, come in.
Yes, magandang hapon sa iyo dyan na problem. Kasi yung pumabati at nagpapasalamat sa ako ito na natawag din na pangalan. Limang beses na ako mag-ticket. Hindi makapasok ito aking yung aking message. Yan. Yeah. Sige, bumabati ako sa Philippines. Ang magandang umaga at magandang hapon dito sa atin. Okay, gandang hapon sa inyo lahat yan. Kilo Delta 6 Daring from Carson.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan. Kay D6 I said, hindi kita masagot sa telephone eh. At I'm the net control for today's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. So maraming salamat dyan. Kanoli, KD6 I said from Carson for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. Okay, so next I would like to call on KJ4YOB. KJ4YOB, come in.
Yes, sir. Ano ko, hindi mo ko nakopya. Ayun, good evening and good morning. This joining and supporting the net at paki-include ng aking XYLC from Whiskey Juliet 3 ni Marshall Alpha. Sa traffic at maraming salamat. KJ4, YOP.
Okay, pahinga ka muna dyan, OG. I acknowledge you there, KJ4YOB, together with your XYL, WJ3LSA, Elsa, the Frozen. Yeah, thank you so much there, OG. Despite your condition there, still managed to check in and support tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. Pahinga ka lang dyan, OG. I'm glad to hear you and you're checking in. So next, we would like to move on to VE6EGZ. D6EGZ, followed by D Delta Zulu 1 Charlie, DWHFR, and DU4 MRX. So VE6EGZ, come in.
For my from US, please. Good evening kayo dyan. At magandang umaga sa Pilipinas. Oji, masaya tayo, narinig ka naman kita. Isang gabi dyan. Kaya just checking in, supporting the Philippine-Link WireX net. No traffic. So back to you, Ed. Gandang gabi ulit dyan. Mag-i-include mo na sila, si Babes V6 Bravo Yankee and si Eileen Victor Alpha 6 Alpha Mike Zulu. Maraming salamat. V6 AGZ Ernie from Edmonton, Alberta.
Okay, acknowledge that, Carney, VE6EGZ of Edmonton, together with the family of VE6BBY Tita Babes and VE6 Alpha Mike Zulu Lean. So 7-3, so you've been logging cleared. So next we move on to Delta Zulu 1 Charlie. Delta Zulu 1 Charlie, come in.
Good evening, K2DPPN, Delta Zulu 1 Charlie, Castle na Kalamba, Laguna, Philippines. Magandang umaga sa Pilipinas. Joining the weekly net call with my traffic, my buhay at 73. Also, please include my XYL, JN, Paul Hotel 1, Yankee Victor Delta, at ang aming beloved group, DX1 Papa, DX1 Papa. Salamat po, 73, and God bless.
Okay, maraming salamat din dyan. Likewise, Delta Zulu 1 Charlie, Castle of Calamba, together with the 4 Hotel 1 Yankee Victor Delta Jayan, for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. Maraming salamat, you've been logging cleared. So next, you move on to DW8 CFR. DW8 CFR, followed by DU4 MRX. Mar, sunod ka na, okay? So, good, Rolly.
Gandang gabi dyan, Ed. Buenos dias, Zamboanga. Buenos dias, Pilipinas. Just joining and supporting me tonight. Delta Whiskey Charlie Pasron of BS8 Zulu Charlie Zamboanga. 73.
Okay, likewise, 73 there, and magandang umaga dyan, Rolly. DWHCFR of Zamboanga. Buenos dias, likewise. Thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of Philippine-Link WiresX Net. So next we move on to DU4 MRX Mar of Naga. Come in, Mar.
Yeah, Manuel, Marhay na aga from Naga City. Good evening, good afternoon, all stations. Wherever you may be, this is the station of Delta United for Mike Romeo X-Ray. Together with our club station, the S4 November Charlie, checking into the net, supporting the Philippine-Link, Philippine WiresX net, with no traffic, 73, Los Mavalos.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan, DU4 MRX Mar of DX1 November Charlie. Thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. You've been loud and clear, Mar, and maraming salamat sa iyo once again. So next, you would like to call on DU8 Victor Juliet. If you're on monitor, can you hear me there? I know you're checking in. DU8 Victor Juliet, come in. Okay, anyway, DU8 Victor Juliet, thank you so much there for checking in through Facebook page 43534. Acknowledge you've been loud and clear there. Thank you for supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. So any more stations who would like to check in, please check in now. KN6GB, come in.
W7JRM, W7JRM.
Okay, acknowledge WJ7 JRM. First, I'd like to call on before I close my first hour. KN6GB, come in.
Hey, good afternoon, good evening, and good day, everyone. Happy Sunday sa Pilipinas. This is KN6GB. Transaving here in San Diego, hitting our repeater, Philippine repeater sa San Diego South, sa tawag natin. Using mobile radio. Maraming salamat. Hopefully, kakain ka dyan. Huwag kang magpapakagutom. And kamusta pa sa mga kapatid ko dito. Especially yung chicken na to, yung lahat na ito. So, Tanitoy, back to you. Next on the po.
Yes, sir. Gutom na ako, Rod. KN6GB, thank you for reminding me to eat. It's ready now. It's right beside me. That was KN6GB, Rod, on mobile. 73 there. Thank you so much for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. So my last station, W7JRM. W7JRM, Atoy, come in.
Good evening, W7JRM Las Vegas, just checking in. No traffic on my side, just supporting the Philippines. So, good evening, America, and good morning, Philippines. Kevin ito yan, ito na, sorry.
Okay, so maraming salamat dyan, W7JRM, Atoy, of Vegas, for checking in, supporting tonight's edition of Philippine-Link WiresX Net. So I think that's about it for my first hour, and I would like to thank all the stations who engaged with me tonight, including the 73 nodes who engaged me with under my control for the first hour. from 8 to 9. So, Senator, before I transfer this mic to my partner, KJ4CPA, Pogi, come in, Bong. It's your turn.
Okay, and Sandro. Come in. V7 VD.
Maraming salamat, Bong. Magandang gabi sa iyo at sa lahat ng tropa. From Canada, US, magandang umaga, Pilipinas. Just checking in, supporting the net with no traffic. This is Victor Echo 7, Victor Delta Uniform, the handle is Golf India Lima. Can you also include my XYL Victor Alpha 7 Golf Echo November? The handle is Golf Echo November Yankee. Maraming salamat. 73, back to you, Bong.
Okay, Hill, copy your station. Your XYL station is Victor Alpha 7 Echo or Golf Echo November. Is that a QSL, Hill?
QSL. Yeah, tama yan, Bong. Maraming salamat.
Okay, copy your two stations, Victor Echo 7 VDU, and of course your XYL station, Victor Alpha 7 Golf Echo November. Maraming salamat. And of course your station is being logged in and clear. Okay, so take it away, Edson Led. Take it away.
Okay, so we have a copy there while Bong is fixing his technical problem. Nakabukas ang mic mo dyan, Bong.
Okay. So next, we'd like to call on VA6.
Call on VA6 Charlie Papa. VA6 Charlie Papa.
Okay ka na? Okay ka na?
Magandang gabi dyan. Magandang gabi sa lahat ng Elka. Magandang umaga sa Pilipinas. Just checking in, supporting the Philippine-Link WiresX net. No traffic inside and mabuhay tayong lahat. 73, again, sister here, BA60 feet, meeting from Alberta, Canada. And then, isama na rin yung XYL ko, Victor Alpha 6, Alpha November Papa, Canada ng Ano. Thank you and mabuhay tayong lahat.
Okay, we have a copy there. VA6 Charlie Papa Cesar, together with XYL VA6 Alpha November Papa An. You've been logging cleared to 73 there, and thank you for supporting the Philippine-Link WiresX net. So next, DU8 AYB. DU8 AYB, come in. Okay ka na, Bong? Take it, ha? Take it, Bong, kung okay ka na.
Okay. Maraming salamat, Dad. I don't know kung mag-echo pa ako, Dad, kasi na-turn off na yung microphone ko sa computer. Nasaan na ba tayo? Okay. Okay, sandali. Sige, Ed, take it away, Ed. Take it away.
All right, Bong, sige. DU8 AYB, come in.
DU8 AYB, come in. Good evening, Net Control. Good morning, Philippines. Delta United 8, Alpha Yankee Bravo, Dipolo, joining and supporting the Philippine-Link WiresX. Now, copy, 73.
Okay, we have a copy there. DU8 AYB,
Okay, we have a
Glenn.
copy.
Acknowledge you there. Thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. Pasok ko lang, Bong, ulit if you're ready now. Or gradyo ka lang. Okay, thank you so much, sir, together with VA6A and P. So next, we'll move on to KM6MHL. KM6MHL, Mahal, come in.
Maraming salamat Tukayo. At just supporting the net and mabuhay sa grupo 73.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan, Doc Ed, KM6 Mahal. KM6 MHL for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. All right, so any more stations who would like to check in, please check in now.
And 6WFY and 6WFY.
November KA1 BGN.
Mike 6, Victor Golf November.
KN6 OQI, check it in.
Okay, DX1M, if that's you, PGP, D1 PGP, paki-check mo. Walang audio lumalabas dito sa akin. Okay. So next, we'd like to call first we have three stations here, by the way. KA1 BGN, KM6 BGN, magkatunog and KN6 OQY. But first, balikan natin muna si Kit. N6 WFY, come in.
Thank you, Ed. And 6 WFY. Continuing in California, Panorama City.
Sige na, ikaw na, Bong, ha? Sunod, kunin mo na yan. Salin mo na. Salin mo na, Bong.
Checking 6 Elsa, KN6ORI. What time it's Kilo 96 ORI. Thank you, Ed. And 6 WFY. My station is clear.
Okay. Balik ako ulit. N6WFY Keith, maraming salamat for your check-in station. Sandali, kunin mo. Kunin mo muna, Ed.
Sorry, Fox. It's not your
Okay,
set,
sorry,
Fox.
Fox. It's not your set, Fox. Sabi nila. I think KG4 is having a technical problem right now.
Acknowledge that Kit
Okay,
together with the
acknowledge that Kit together with the XYL,
KN6ORI.
KN6ORI.
Acknowledge.
Tita Maribig. Acknowledge. Teka, nag-i-echo pa rin po eh.
So next, we'd like to call on
KA1 BGN.
Bravo Golf November. Doc Naong, go ahead.
So, magandang hapon po. KA1 BGN. Angeles Joe and currently transmitting from Winchester, California. No traffic supporting the Philippine-Link WiresX net. Damage to all and ingat lang po. KA.
Okay, acknowledge that KA1 BGN Joe of Winchester, California. Thank you for supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. Okay, so next we move on to KM6 BGN. Magkatunog yung magkasunod na call sign ni KA1 BGN sa KM6 BGN. Tokayo, go ahead.
Yung K2EPP. Ed, magandang gabi sa dyan. At pakitekin lang ang KM6 BGN, Kilo Mike 6 Victor Golf November dito sa Torrance, California. Musuporta sa Philippine-Link WiresX net. Salamat kayo at magandang gabi sa ating dito at magandang umaga sa Pilipinas. Mabuhay tayong lahat. Go ahead, Tokayo. Back to you.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan KM6 BGN Tokayo of Torrance, California for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. So next we move on to KN6 OQY. KN6 OQY, come in. KN6 OQY, Rick. KN6 OQY, Rick, come in. Okay, so balik ka lang dyan, Rick. If you can copy me, just come back KN6 OQY. First, we'd like to call on DW3DAI. DW3DAI, Jerry, come in. Again, calling DW3DAI, Jerry Mabalakat. Please come in. Okay, negative copy, Jerry. Balik-balik lang. Siguro mobile ka. So, any more stations who would like to check in, please check in now. KJ4CPA, if okay ka na dyan, nabalik ka lang ha. So, any more stations who would like to check in, please check in now.
Pensive CME Mobile. Delta Uniform 6, Juliet X-Ray Lima.
Okay, so we have 3 stations on. M6CLE, come in. Kung ready ka na, Bong, i-pull out mo lang ha. Ikaw na kagad mag-pull out.
Yeah, Ed. Good evening. Good morning, Philippines. N6CLE. Hindi dito sa LA. Nasa traffic, they're supporting the weekly net. 7-3, hola.
Hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin ko.
N6CLE Mobile.
Microphone ko.
Review, Ed. Ito ibig ng N6CLE.
Okay, acknowledge that. And 6CLE, Clem of Vegas. Thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of Philippine-Link WiresX Net. You've been logging cleared, Clem. So next, you move on to Batangas, the 1PGB. Is that you using the DX1 repeater? Go ahead, Ramel. Is that you, Ramel? The 1PGB, come in.
Good morning, America. Delta United. Ano kasi mabuhay ang amateurs ng Pinoy?
Okay, sige, acknowledge that. Although hindi malinaw, Ramel, the 1PGB, hindi malinaw ang transmit. But then, anyway, thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of Philippine-Link WiresX Net. That was DU1 Papa Golf Bravo. You've been logging cleared. So next, you move on to Iloilo, DU6JXL Jim. Come in, come in. DU6JXL Jimbo. Come in, Jimbo. DU6JXL Jim. Are you on? Come in. Okay, great, Bong. Pasok na, Bong. Pasok na, Bong.
Balik ka lang, Jimbo. Pag okay na yung yung connection mo dyan. Okay, going back to where I was before. Any more stations who would like to check in? Please come in now. Control standing by.
N6 LUV, Carson, California.
All right, so N6 LUV, N6 LUV.
Good evening, Ed. Good evening, Bong. Maraming salamat sa pull-out. This is N6 LUV, Carson, California, checking in with no traffic, just supporting the weekly WiresX net call. Sending my 73 to all stations. Magandang gabi sa North America and good morning, Philippines. Also with me is KN6DRF, handle of G. Wishing everybody stay safe and thank you. Back to you, Net Control. N6 LUV clear.
Okay, thank you so much there, N6 LUV. Leo of Carson for checking in, supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. You've been logged and cleared. So next we move on to KX7TL. KX7TL.
Tony of Arizona, you came in without any audio. Wala kang audio dyan, Tony. Anyway, thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link. Check your system there, Tony. Wala kang audio. Okay, so any more stations who would like to check in, kindly check in now.
Whiskey Delta 6 Victor. That was my unit from 6 Juliet X-Ray Lima, Rio 6 JXL.
Okay, so we'll get back to you there. Balik ka, Jimbo. We were pulling you out earlier, pero nawala. Go ahead, Jimbo, do you 6JXL, K2EPP.
K2ATP, Manuel, Rio 6 JXL, nawala yung internet. QSL. Magandang gabi dyan, magandang gabi sa buong North America, magandang umaga sa buong Pilipinas. Joining and supporting the Philippine-Link WiresX net. Wala akong traffic, may 73 to all. Mabuhay tayong lahat, mabuhay ang Philippine-Link, mabuhay ang Magellan Group. Thank you and 73. Back to you, K2APP, DO6GXL, Iloilo, Philippines.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan, DO6JXL Jim of Iloilo for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. You've been logged and cleared. Maraming salamat dyan and hope to hear from you once again. Next, we'd like to move on to Kitch, Whiskey Delta 6 Victor. Whiskey Delta 6 Victor, Kitch, come in. Good evening.
Good evening, Ed. Good evening, all monitoring. This is Pitch, WD6B checking in. Also checking in with my XYL W5 stroke DU1ANA, Anna. So we'll go check it in. We have no traffic for the net tonight. We were out, almost missed the net, so we just got back in to check in. Glad to hear all the Filipinos on the frequency. So our 73s all around, and I'm going to be from Texas, 73, WD6B.
Okay, magandang gabi dyan. Thank you so much there, WD6B Kids of Texas, for checking in once again and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. Kids, could you please come back slowly with your wife's XYL's call sign? I was not able to get it. Slowly, please.
My apologies, yes. I was a little fast for the net. I know the digital side. Kids Whiskey 5, stroke, DU1, 8NA. Delta Uniform 1, Alpha November Alpha. Of course, her name is Anna. Got it now?
Okay, acknowledge that. Is it DU1 Alpha November Alpha? DU1 Alpha November Alpha, Anna. Yeah, I got it, kids. Thank you. Okay, thank you. You've been logging cleared.
Okay, thanks a lot. 73 for the net.
All right, 73s, likewise there, Kitch, and together with XY Alana. Maraming salamat dyan at thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. So any more check-ins, you may check in now. Stations, please check in now.
Alpha Bravo 6 Alpha.
Alpha Bravo 6 Alpha. Come in, Manoram. AB6 AA Rom, come in.
Thank you very much, Kito APP. Magandang gabi at sa lahat yan. Good morning, magandang umaga, mayong aga, mayong buntag, at mabuhay mapito. Just again, Alpha Bravo 6 Alpha. On the room with me, Oscar Mike, transmitting from Carson, California. No traffic, just supporting our Philippine-Link WiresX Net at my ating grupong Magellan. Thank you, CDC, and more power for you, Kito ECP, EP6 Pennywise.
Okay, thank you so much. Likewise, AB6AA from California for checking in, supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. They've been logged and cleared. So any more check-ins, any more stations who would like to check in, kindly check in now.
W3 Mike Road Zulu. B9 Bravo Charlie.
Okay, so we have two stations on, W3 Mike Golf Zulu and DU9 Bravo Charlie. First, we check in W3 MGZ. Mark, come in.
Good evening,
Ed. Magandang gabi, Philippine-Link. Magandang umaga, Pilipinas. Magandang gabi, North America. W3 Michael Zulu on board GM Maryland. Checking in, supporting the net. Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan, Mark, for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. You've been logging cleared. So next, D9 Bravo Charlie. Vic, come in.
Good evening, Ed. Good morning, Philip. D9, Bravo Charlie, supporting the name. From the Pacific.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan, Vic of Davao, D9 Bravo Charlie, for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. Okay, so we're open now for more stations to check in. Stations check in. Coming now. This is K2 EPP with Andrew Fed, your net control for tonight's edition, the Philippine-Link WiresX net.
Delta Victor 7 Romeo Alpha Romeo. DK3 capital C, because the tango.
Okay, so we call on DB7RAR. DB7RAR, come in.
Roger, Kinasal, magandang gabi, Kuya Ed. This is Delta Victor 7 Romeo Alpha Romeo Mobile from Dumaguete City, Negros Oriental. My name is Lloyd, supporting the Philippine-Link net WiresX this morning. And here in the Philippines. Have a nice Sunday, everyone here in the Philippines. Have a nice weekend, everyone. Stay safe, 73, DV7RAR, back to you.
Okay, acknowledge you there, DB7RAR, Lloyd of Dumaguete. 73 there, and hope to hear from you once again. Thank you for supporting the tonight's edition of Philippine-Link WiresX net. So next we move on to Australia, VK3EVT. Tokayo, go ahead. Ano bang, di ka pa okay, Bong?
No traffic. Wala na ako gagawin na yan. Naka-off na hantay. So, I don't know kung saan nagaling yung parang. Tapos nag-trip pa yung ano rin. Namatay lahat ng ano rin. Ilaw ko. Ngayon pinapalit ko. Pero naka-off na lahat.
Okay, acknowledge that VK3EVT, Tokayo Ed of Australia, Melbourne. So 73 there. Thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. So I believe KJ4C Pay is having a big problem. Meantime, we'll just take over his slot. So once again, this is K2EPP. My handle is Ed of New York, taking control. So any more stations would like to check in, kindly check in now.
Victor Eco 6 Charlie Solo Radio P6 Cesar.
B6CR by Carmel. Magandang gabi dyan, K2EPP. We'll see you soon.
Roger, here is L. Copy. Good evening, Ed. K2EPP for the Philippine-Link WiresX net. Magandang gabi, magandang umaga sa Diyolan. Maligayang birthday sa lahat. The call here is B6 Season R. Pangalan si Carmelo, transmitting from the city of Edmonton. Wala naman topic yet, sumuporta lang sa ating panawagan sa Philippine-Link WiresX at more power to you for having the net. And also please include my XY, Victor Alpha 6 Mike Delta Alpha, on our club cosine D6FTX. Another topic yet, yun lang. Yeah, we'll see you at May 5, di ba? Sabi mo, May 5 yata yun. Anyway, thank you, and that's about it. 7-8, and maganda na ulit at back to unit control. K2 EPP New York, this is Victor 26 Charlie Solo Radio. Carmel from Edmonton. Thank you and have a good day. Bye for now.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan by Carmel together with Chiminda, V6MDA for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. Maraming salamat dyan. Likewise, you may have a good day in Edmonton. At no, medyo nag-snow na naman yata dyan. Sana wala nang snow sa May. Alright, so you've been logged and cleared. Thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition. Once again, the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. So any more breakers or check-ins, kindly check in now. This is K2 EPP with the handle of Ed taking control of the second hour. Standing by.
Delta Uniform 7 Quebec, Delta United 7 Queen.
Delta Uniform 1 Tango Charlie. Delta Uniform 1 Tango Charlie.
Okay, so standby stations, may call on the lady. Priority breaker, Delta Uniform 7 Quebec, come in. Yung gabi, mayong aga pala dyan, buntag. Go ahead, in.
Yes, mayong gabi, pulihan ninyo. Mayong buntag dali sa Pinas. Happy weekend po sa lahat ng monitor. D7 Queen is checking in with our cloud station dali sa Dumaguete. Delta X-Ray 7 Hotel Quebec, supporting the weekly netcall ng Philippine-Link together with
Delta Victor 7, Delta Hotel, Delta Victor 7, Delta Hotel.
and also Delta Victor 7 and Delta United Lima and Delta Victor 7, Delta Sierra November. Ayan, maraming salamat at outing and 73.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan. Amping-amping, DU7 Queen, DV7 Delta Hotel, Delta Victor 7, Delta Uniform Lima, together with Delta Victor 7, Delta Sierra November. So to the whole family, 73, and thank you so much for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. You've been logged and cleared. Maraming salamat. As promised, you'll take control one of these Saturdays. Just let us know kung kailan ka lang available. Okay? Alright, so maraming salamat dyan again. So next you move on to Delta Victor 1 or Delta Uniform 1, Tango Charlie. Mars of Valenzuela, go ahead.
Yeah, okay, Ed. Magandang gabi sa Amerika at magandang umaga naman sa Pilipinas. Delta Uniform 1 ng Charlie, nakikita sa ugnay ang pangimpapawid. Ito si ilang umaga bilang isa parang tangking kamya. At itong tatlo sa lahat. Mabuhay, 73. Mars from Valenzuela City.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan, Mars, at sa iyong patuloy na pagtangkilik sa yung ano ba na panlawigang ugnayan ng Philippine-Link WiresX Net. Maraming salamat dyan, mabuhay ka rin dyan, Mars. Hindi ko maulit yung Tagalog mo. That was Delta Uniform 1 Tango Charlie Marcia Valenzuela. Thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. So any more stations who would like to check in, please check in now.
Whiskey 8 Whiskey Delta Papa, BW8 WDP for Lilith.
Delta Uniform 1, Yankee Quebec.
Okay, so Delta Whiskey 8, Delta Whiskey 8, Whiskey Delta Papa, Mark, come in. Good morning.
Request po, good morning po dito sa Pilipinas and good evening po dito sa ibang bahagi ng mundo. Request po, this is the station po Delta Whiskey Delta Papa. With the name of Mark po, transmitting your and Jensen with no further traffic. Supporting your net, mabuhay and secondary po ang pag-amping kanunay.
Okay, Mark, ang pinamping kanunay, hindi ko alam kung ano ibig sabihin ng kanunay. Siguro palagi. Alright, Mark, maraming salamat dyan. The Whiskey 8 WDP of Jensen. Thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. Amping-amping, kanunay, Mark. So next, you move on to DU1 Yankee Quebec. Delta Uniform 1 Yankee Quebec, come in.
Good evening, Ed. Good evening, and Jerome, DU1YQ, nandito po sa Marikina City. Other traffic, Ed, salamat, and 73. Back to you.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan, Rom, DU1YQ, for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. So any more stations who would like to check in, please check in now.
One, Mike Bravo Charlie.
Paul Golf 1, Mike Bravo Charlie, come in. Magandang umaga dyan.
Yes, magandang araw din lahat. Paul Golf 1, Mike Bravo Charlie. Mark.
Nabitin yung pagkain ko. Kumakalong na yung sikmura ko.
For traffic, City Rolling, Gases, Uber.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan for Golf 1, Mike Bravo Charlie, for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. You've been logging cleared and hope to hear from you once again. That was for Golf 1 MBC. So any more stations who would like to check in, please check it out. Once again, this is your net control, K2 EPP with the handle of Ed. Standing by.
Delta Whiskey 2, Mike Delta Romeo, Delta Whiskey 2, Mike Delta Romeo.
Okay, Delta Whiskey 2, Mike Delta Romeo. Delta Whiskey 2, Mike Delta Romeo, come in. Good morning.
Good evening, Control. Good evening, America. Good morning, team. Delta Whiskey 2, Mike Delta Romeo with the handle of Matt. Speaking here in San Vicente, Ilocos Sur, just supporting the net. No further traffic, 73.
Okay, thank you so much. Maraming salamat dyan, Matt, of San Vicente, Ilocos Sur. DW2MDR for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. Yeah, matanong inihit mo dyan na repeater. Go ahead. DW2MDR K2EPP.
May note po ko dito covering Vigan City and then nearby towns. So, anyone po kung mag-uwi po dito can access it. Over.
Yes, hello. Sana may post mo yung load mo yung frequency mo sa Philippine-Link Facebook page 43534. Go to Facebook page Philippine-Link 43534. Malaking tulong yan for travelers within the area, vegan area and everything. Okay, maraming salamat dyan, Matt. Anyway, for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. That was Matt of Ilocos, San Vicente, Ilocos Sur. Once again, K2EPP standing by for more stations who would like to check in. Any more stations would like to check in? Kindly check in now. We still have about 10 minutes before closing time. 10 minutes before we close the net at exactly 10 o'clock. So this is K2EPP with Angelo Fred, your net control for tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. So stations, please check it out.
Delta Victory, Charlie Oscar, DBA, Opo.
Kilo 6, Oscar Juliet Lima. Kilo 6, Oscar Juliet Lima.
Okay, so 2 stations in a row. DV8 COO, come in. DV8 COO, come in, Charlie.
To EPP, Delta Victory, Charlie Oscar. Just supporting the net, 73. Mabuhay.
Okay, mabuhay kayo dyan sa Davao. DV8 Charlie Oscar, Charlie. 73. And thank you for supporting the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. You've been logging cleared. Maraming salamat ulit. And hope to hear from you once again. So next station, K6 Oscar Juliet Lima. K6 OJL, Ambet, come in.
Thank you at magandang gabi dyan at magandang umaga Pilipinas. Nag-checking lang at sumusuport sa ating weekly net. 73 sa lahat ng station. Back to you, Ed.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan. Likewise, Ambet, K6OJL for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of Philippine-Link WiresX Net. Mukhang di kayata ng isda ngayon, go ahead.
Hello! At yan, lilimit naman araw-araw. At pagtagalan talaga.
Yes, hello. Yung mga sobra mo dyan, pakidaing mo na lang para kumuha lang dito. Priority mail. Sana nga, possible, ano. Anyway, Ambet, sige, maraming salamat dyan. Thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of Philippine-Link WiresX Net. You've been logging cleared. That was K6 OCL Ambet of Valley, California. Thank you. Kamilang cleared. So any more stations who would like to check in, please check in now.
Ed, balikan ko lang yung sinabi mo, itadaing. Sinubukan na namin magdaing, hindi magandang hidaing ng matagal. Kailangan pag itinaing kasi mga ilang oras lang. Kasi pagka matagal na nakababad, pag niluto, natuturo. At paborito lang, magandang paborito yun. Sabi nga niya, di ba, masarap pa siya dun sa smoke. Kaya lang yung smoker ko na wala na. Bakit? Magandang gabi sa lahat ng station.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yun na nga eh. Sayang ano. Pwede rin naman prito, priority meal. Pero mahal eh. 1650 from California. Huwag na lang. Bibili na ako rito sa seafood. Sa palengke pala. Okay, maraming salamat dyan. K6LJ Helmet for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. So, any more stations who would like to check in? This is K2EPP, your net control for tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net on standby. Yeah, 5 minutes more before we close the net. KR6SY, go ahead.
Yes, magandang bigyan sa inyo lahat. Magandang umaga ang Philippines. Just checking in. I'm today. Here is one. Also, KN60 and KN60 UK. Well, sad to say that Mike, KN6QKX, now on silent T. That's my nephew, living in Chula Vista, California. Based already. Mike, where you going to meet this? At KN6QKX is silent. Back to you, Ed, KTVP. Next time ako, pag kami magandang. Maraming salamat. Back to you, Ed. Magandang umaga sa inyo lahat kayo sa Pilipinas. Magandang gabi. America and Canada. KR6SY.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan, KR6SY, for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. And sad to hear that for the passing away of our brother ham operator, KM6UJX. That was KM6UJX, who just passed away, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. And who is the nephew of none other than KR6SY. Thank you there, and just express our deepest condolences to the family of KR6SY and likewise to the family of KM6UJX, who just passed away once again. So maraming salamat dyan for the info. Thank you, KR6SY, for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. So any more late check-ins? We're accepting late check-ins now before we close the net. Okay, once again, from DX1M. Once again, please, scratch yan dating mo rito eh. Pakiulit lang ang call sign, please. D1 Tango Yankee Quebec. Tama ba? Is that D1 Tango Yankee Quebec? Go ahead. Good morning. Okay, sige, anyway, Delta Whiskey 1, Tango Yankee Quebec. We acknowledge you there. 73, magandang umaga dyan, and thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. Okay, so any more last two check-ins? Check in now. Wala kang audio, walang audio. Wala kang audio, Bong. Walang audio. Okay, last call for late check-ins. Last call for late check-ins coming now before we close the net. It's now 10:02. November 6, Tango Papa Mike, and 60 p.m. Come in. Okay, I'm sorry there. November 6, Tango Papa Mike, and 60 p.m. I do see a call sign coming out, but there's no audio coming out. The call sign is coming up, but no audio is coming out. All right, 73 there anyway, and 60 p.m. Thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. You've been logging clear there and 60 p.m. All right, salamat dyan. So any more last check-in?
Kilo Stock 6, Juliet Bruntempa, and Robert, with my wife, Kilo Stock 6, Oscar November Whiskey, Eliza. And my son, Kilo Stock 6, Oscar November Zulu, J. Robert. The last one is my brother, Kilo Stock 6, Oscar November Tango, Antonio, no traffic, Los Angeles, California.
Okay. Talagang hinahabol mo palagi late check-in, Robert, ha? So that was KF6JGD, KF6ONC, KF6ONW, and KF6ONT. The whole family checking in. Nakakatuwa naman, Robert, talaga. 73. Thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of Philippine-Link WiresX Net. So I think that's about it. Palagi ka nasa dulo. Thank you so much and mabuhay ka dyan, Robert. Napakalaking tulong mo kay Chito sa W6SY and to Grupong Magellan. You're a big help. Maraming salamat dyan, Robert. So I would like to thank all the stations at this point, especially the 73 nodes who engaged us in today's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX Net. And also, we would like to thank the GM Magellan Geek Squad, headed by WJ1P, who have been working always behind the scenes, making sure that our systems are working good and smoothly. And finally, to all the net controllers, although we have some technical problems at times, maraming salamat sa inyo for managing everything. And more especially to VE3 GJP, who has been running the show, the live streaming of the net while it's ongoing. And you could watch it live stream at the Facebook page, Philippine-Link 43534. It's also live shown on YouTube, Philippine-Link 43534. So maraming salamat sa inyo lahat, to all the net controllers, BE3, GJP, the Kick Squad, to all the stations, to all the nodes who joined us in tonight's edition of Philippine-Link WiresX Net. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay Magellan at mabuhay tayong lahat. So before we close the net, I would like to say a short closing prayer. Brother Richie, would you like to do it, KR6SY, for the short closing prayer in behalf of Father Sunny?
Explain why he caught me there. So yes, stand by all station for the closing prayer.
Heavenly Father, with everything that has happened this past year, if there's anything I've learned, it is that you, O Lord, are faithful to those who wait on you and trust in you. So, Father, in the days ahead, I pray that you strengthen my faith in you. I have no idea what the future is going to bring. But one thing I know for sure is that with you by my side, there's in this coming days. Help me to lean on you. Help me to trust you in you. Help me to hold on to my faith in you. In Jesus' name we pray. Thank you for those stations who checked in and bear with us, even though we have a technical problem. So, happy.
Okay, maraming salamat dyan, Richard, for the closing prayer. But before we close, finally, the net, I would like to call the last check-in, AF6 Papa Fox. AF6 Papa Fox, Leo, come in before I officially close the net.
Magandang gabi dyan, T2PP, AF6PF, Leo, transmitting from Los Angeles, California, checking in and supporting the net. Maraming salamat, mabuhay, and God bless, EF6PF.
Okay, maraming salamat din dyan, Leo. Despite the closing, umabol ka pa rin. AF6 Papa Fox, Leo. Thank you so much for checking in and supporting tonight's edition of the Philippine-Link WiresX net. All right, so with that being said, the net is now officially closed at exactly 10 minutes after 10:10 p.m. The frequency is now back to normal operation. Once again, this is K2EPP. My name is Ed, saying good night, stay safe, God bless, and 73 everyone.
Late check, you will come to my security. Wow.
Okay, W6BOO, come in. We do accept late check-ins even after closing. W6BOO, come in.
Okay, good evening. Sorry about that. So, yes, we should take the music, video. Yeah, anyway, check. No, they'll only get Germany warm. Yeah, so it's June, get video for number. Okay, back to you here.
June Chapika, W6BOO. Taga saan ka, June? What's your location, please? W6BOO, your location, please, June.
W6BOO. Yeah, this is we're going to do my growth. My video. Yeah, located is Guam, Aklan.
Oh, so Guam, acknowledge that. Maraming salamat dyan. W6BOO, I think this is our first QSO. And I'm glad to hear from you there from Guam. 73, W6BOO, June, Juliet, November, Juliet, Uniform November yata ang pangalan mo. Okay, thank you for checking in and supporting tonight's series, the Philippine-Link WiresX net. We'll hear from you again tuwing Sabado. Tell your friends there in Guam to just check in anytime. Every Saturday, 8 o'clock p.m. East Coast time, 8 o'clock a.m. Philippine Standard Time on a Sunday, tuwing Linggo, 8 o'clock. Take note of the time, June, W6BOO. We'll hear from you once again. Thank you, 73, and good night.
Again, like I have using the and that one, yeah, the first time to take in another that my review was on the level. Okay, yeah, thank you very much. That's everything just will find you and my help.
Okay, sige, sir. Maraming salamat dyan. And hope to catch you once again. Or dalas-dalasan mo ang pasyal dito sa Philippine-Link. At inform your friends out there in Guam. Are you with the military or a civilian or somewhere there? Anyway, sige, sir. We will catch you once again. Yun, W6BOO, Guam. 73, and good night once again. Pwede na ba ako kumain?